7 News also tracking developments into this fire at the Kennedy Ridge Apartments in southeast Denver. People jumping out of windows to escape the flames. It is the third time in 6 years there's been a fire at this particular complex. And 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez is on the scene. And Lance, investigators haven't even really begun looking for a cause yet.
They haven't yet, Ann, and that's because the asbestos inside this building has been disturbed, so that may take a little bit longer than normal. Firefighters also tell me that blaze appears to have started on a second-floor apartment next to the stairwell, and they say there's been so much damage, they may not be able to determine exactly how it started.
I saw orange.
Burning flames created so much light, tenants thought sunshine was peeking through their window shades. It wasn't sunshine.
We seen a woman, she was trapped inside, she had 2 dogs.
They scrambled to help save neighbors.
She tossed her dogs out first, and then we told her to jump. She jumped. My brother caught her.
One woman jumped from a balcony, another fell.
I was pushing my wife out the window. Here comes this body. Wham! On the ground.
Ronnie Latour saw neighbors pulling an injured woman away from the building.
She's a very older lady.
Tim Riggies tried to catch her as she fell. He says she had a rope ladder, but didn't know how to use it.
We were trying to tell her to turn around, to go down backwards. She kept walking out forward and she just slipped off.
Riggies fell to the ground trying to catch her and suffered a bruise. She suffered a broken leg.
And they're like dragging her off. The guys, like 2 or 3 neighbors over here, they're dragging her off and the bones sticking out of her skin.
Latour wonders if he'll ever get back into his apartment now that it's been contaminated with asbestos. His unit is the one with the American flag.
I've had that since 9/11. And when all the soldiers come back, I'll take it down.
Now 6 units damaged by smoke and flames at this apartment complex. 12 units off limits, though, because of that damage and because of asbestos. This is not the first time, by the way, that there's been a major fire here at Kennedy Ridge. In 2010, 12 units were damaged. We saw people rappelling off balconies back then, and in 2006, a half dozen units heavily damaged, 1 firefighter injured. They tell me that with the sheer size of this complex and the age, that's not out of the ordinary. Live in southeast Denver, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.